Hey folks, we're here at Buckwell Bees, back out here again. I just had to go through this one because lately I noticed the numbers went down. I transferred them out of this one. This one they were original, so you can see the bees are still over here. And I moved them to this box because the legs were rotting out on this one. There's a queen in there, very small. They are bringing nectar, so I reduced all their cone down to 5 frames. Hopefully they straighten out. There's a few pieces of cone in here from this old hive here that had the dead brood because they died. They couldn't keep them warm in the winter, so I gotta get rid of all that cone. But this other stuff that don't have dead bees in it, set that there and let these girls climb on it and put them back in the original hive because I'm sure some of these can't fly. And I'm going to take some of this cone here that looks fresh, that isn't most drone. See, because some of this is drone cone for honey stores. Give me a second, folks. Now, I'll probably have a couple videos separated on my YouTube. This has got a little bit of drone in it. I don't know if I want that one there. That one's got drone. That one looks not too bad. I'm trying to get the best looking cone for them. I'm not going to give them too much, just enough to keep them straight on the top bars. And all this extra cone save, so I'll leave it just like that. Now I'm gonna have to probably get a divider, so they're here, okay, and I gave them a little bit of extras for build-up, but I'm also gonna feed. So now I don't know if I have it out. Yes, I do. I have these type of feeders. I got all kinds of feeders out here. Anyway, what I was saying is I got a couple of YouTube videos I'm gonna put on today. Some of them are spaced out. I'm sorry about that one's molded, but what I have is these little cutouts. I'll probably have another one in the shed somewhere. But they go, take 3 bars. I'm gonna put it right there. And clean all that up. This can go over here, don't need that cone. It's all big drone honeycomb stuff for honey stores, which we'll have for later. Okay, gotta clean all that up. All this cone, all this wax we'll have. Alright, so we'll do this. Clean that up. Get some honey and sugar water made up maybe. Feed them 2 jars, just feed them heavy. I gotta level this hive out. Beekeeper rule number 1. Nah, always carry a level. See, because I don't put any wax foundations or anything on mine. Everything's all drawn out, and I can tell you that this hive's leaning pretty bad already just by looking at it. So we'll level this off. Hopefully come back and check these as soon as I can. As soon as I come back with some water, or once they feed that sugar water to them and they drink it all, I'll come back and check to make sure she's actually laying. I'm kind of scared that they... Well, see, my thing is, I bet you I know what happened. I'm pretty sure they dried up on honey. And the bees that are left are the ones that they were able to feed. And like I said, that's what they're left with, just a little handful. I mean, we just caught them just in time. So, yep, we'll feed them heavy, get them up strong, check the brood, make sure she's laying later on. I'm sure she's dried up right now because I said I checked her out. I have another video I'll post before this one where we got in here before I switched it out. And I would like to put them all together as one video, but my video editor is not working right now. So, and the YouTube one, YouTube's a whole other story. But alright folks, for right now I'm going to continue to go through this at this level now, clean them up, get some sugar water and stuff made up, try to get through another hive. I guess I can give you a follow-up on what I did over here today. I came into this box, if you watched another video I'll put on, and they were all up in this super. They had some frames in the bottom that they were starting to work but they moved up, I guess, in the winter. But anyway, so I got a box set, got it open, got one box cleaned up, and started switching them over. Took all the frames out of this one, moved to this one, then slid them all back over, put them back on top. Now this box still has about 3 frames full of cone that they're just now putting honey in, or nectar, and a little bit of eggs and some pollen in. But most of their hives up here. And I had to put this divider here because they had some cone that was between the bottom frame of the super and the top frame of the deep, and because the deeps had fallen down and they built that cross cone. Well, now they've got babies in there, and I was going to scrape it off, right, and bring it down all the way, but I figured I'm probably going to do a split on this hive anyway. So what I'm going to do is allow them to have that burr cone and cross cone with those babies in it, because I guarantee you when they start laying queen cells, they're going to put them there. And I'll be able to just come in, take them right off the bottom of the frame, move them, do a split or whatever, take her, whatever I need to do, and won't have to worry about cutting them off a frame or nothing, because they'll be right here. So it shouldn't hurt them too bad because they've got numbers. It shouldn't be colder anymore. I would be worried to have that kind of gap in this ventilation. Most of these holes on here are pasted shut. They have screen in them, but they've propylized them shut. So, but that's what I did here. They got a little angry at the end because I said I started cutting cone, but I realized I didn't want to kill the babies, you know, since they're building up yet. So it's a good strong hive. It just needs work yet. Better than this one over here. This one over here, like I said, I got to get over here. I got to do something with this one. This one's going to need fed. So I'm going to get to that before they get too pissed off. And well, they probably won't because there ain't too many bees in here. But get that done. I don't want to leave them open too long. Make them happy again. And but yeah. I'll see you in the next one.